Have you ever wondered what is it like to live as an underprivileged student? So we've asked the pedestrians of the following questions. Do you know any of the education subsidy or financial education scheme provided by the government? Do you think the current support to lower income group is enough? If not, can you think of any additional support? Do you think 12-year free education scheme is enough to equalize opportunities for a lower income group?
我覺得唔夠，可能去到15年會好啲咁樣。依家貧富懸殊嘅問題都仲係好嚴重。
津貼可能未必夠，因為仲有好多可能比較窮嘅家庭，佢哋未必可以攞到攞到足夠嘅資源去讀書。
And it's very hard to be able to equalize everyone's opportunities just from schemes provided by the government, because at the end of the day, those who are rich will be given a lot more opportunities, whether through interrelationships or other opportunities.
我譬如有時候唔夠錢啦，之後想補習啊，又冇錢補啊，之後想買書又唔夠錢，所以要慳住使。
In Hong Kong, in 2020, 23.6% of Hong Kong's population are living in poverty. Most of them are living in relative poverty, which is around 1.653 million Hong Konger. When we look at poverty, it is important to understand the difference between absolute and relative poverty. When we talk about absolute poverty, we are referring to people who are not able to afford and meet their daily needs, such as food, clothing, rent, and healthcare. As the World Bank defines it, people living with or under US dollars 1.9 a day are considered to be living in absolute poverty. However, this is not the case for Hong Kong. In 2021, the per capita GDP of Hong Kong is around US dollars 49,000, which makes Hong Kong a high-income country. Still, many people are living in relative poverty, which are the ones who earn less than the median income in the country. Comparing to others in society, they're usually living under the standard.
The Human Development Index measures three things: education, life expectancy, and GNI per capita. Among all countries, in 2022, Hong Kong ranks 4th in the HDI, and in 2019, the gross enrollment ratio in tertiary education for Hong Kong was 81%, which is pretty high. Yet, to many underprivileged students, they might never be the part of that number. Students from low-income families do have access to education, food, and uniforms. But think about the quality. What if students want to learn more and take ECA classes after school? Unfortunately, their families might not be able to pay for it. Having access to education, but not even dare to dream about getting into university. This is what relative poverty means.
To further understand the difficulties of the local poor students, we have interviewed Harold, who won the 2022 DH Chan Scholarship for his contribution and aspiration to build a compassionate society. In his freshman year, Harold served as External Vice Chairman of the Social Service Group, HKU, and President of the John University Social Service Organization. He led the collaboration of different student societies and co-organized activities for underprivileged groups. From his experience, he will share with us the obstacles faced by students from low-income families and what makes equal opportunities for all so important.
其實而家小學、中學好多時佢哋面試係有家長嘅面試，而好多時學校老師就係用呢個評審準則去篩選佢哋覺得最有發展潛力嘅小朋友。咁樣透過家長可能佢知識水平啦，或者佢嘅表達能力，去到定義一個小朋友嘅將來發展，其實係好唔公平啦。因為每個小朋友其實佢哋應該有平等嘅教育機會嘅。其實好多而家政府嘅計劃都重視咗學業成績嗰方面，但係其實低收入嘅小朋友更加需要情感支援。譬如我自己接觸一個小朋友啦，佢屋企人佢爹哋係巴士司機，佢媽咪係失業，咁佢長期都喺一個家庭暴力嘅環境之下成長，其實佢好自卑啦，同埋即係無論係學業定社交都面對好大障礙。
So before we dive deeper into the topic, I would like to give 5 seconds for you to think of a question. Who does not have the incentive to change? People that want to maintain the current situation, it might be the politicians and taxpayers. Politicians think the resources should be directed to more urgent issues like housing or medical system, while the taxpayers think they have to bear a heavier financial burden because the government may charge them a higher tax payment.
At the same time, we may think about who are the people that want to change the current situation. They might be parents, children, the government, and charities. Parents want their children to have better resources and chances on education. They hope their children could have a better studying environment and get into university.
一啲家長其實佢哋好想佢哋嘅小朋友啦，佢哋花咁多心思去培育，希望佢哋做到大學生，希望佢哋做到發揮到佢哋嘅潛能，去到實現佢哋嘅夢想，包括佢哋想有好嘅物質生活啦，同埋佢哋有機會去到獲得高等教育嚟到去讀自己想讀嘅學科。咁如果要平衡到呢兩點，咁其實即係政府同家庭方面都好重視要平等教育，同埋去透過教育去解決跨代貧窮，甚至乎促進到成個香港嘅可持續發展。
Children want to have the same opportunities as other children. Just like their parents, many of them also dream about getting into university to learn more about the world. Before their dreams come true, they want to study in a quiet environment with proper desks instead of studying on their beds. As for the government, they also hope to improve the situation, as these children are the future pillars of society. They are the important labor force that supports our tomorrow society.
我覺得最重要係政府啦，因為政府其實好想提升成個社會嘅知識水平啦。尤其係你未來下一代點樣去到支援到香港，例如未來工業4.0又或者香港嘅科創政策，其實就要整體所有學生有平等嘅教育機會，咁每個人先有機會去貢獻佢哋嗰個獨有才能。
At the same time, some charities see promoting equal learning opportunities for children as their vision. They hope for better studying conditions for poor students, so they strive and cooperate with volunteers to help them. For example, Principal Chen Free Tutorial World is well known for providing free remedial classes for underprivileged students. Meanwhile, some other charities also give out resources such as iPads to enhance these students' learning experience.
On top of that, what can be done to make a change? How about a collaboration between schools, community centers, and extracurricular learning centers? Here, we would like to introduce you to a scheme, the Learning by Helping scheme. The targets of the scheme will be local primary school students from low-income families. Why them? Because they are at the age of starting to find out what they want to do in their future. What they need is an opportunity to explore their interests and potential so that they can be better equipped to get into better secondary schools. In these schemes, schools select eligible students to join the scheme, while community centers match students with suitable volunteering programs. ECA centers provide quota for free ECA classes to students in need. Students earn points as they do voluntary services. Later, they can use these points to redeem the quota of the ECA classes that they are interested in. For example, 3 quotas per semester could be given by a drawing center in Mongkok and another 3 from a dancing school in Kwun Tong, providing opportunities for students living in different districts. Through this scheme, we hope to equalize opportunities and to let students understand that everyone deserves a chance to learn and explore their potential, irrespective of one's background. Moreover, students will be able to discover their potential and strengths, enhancing their competitiveness and future life. Most importantly, this scheme helps boost students' self-esteem as they could contribute to the society while they strive to earn their own chances. They are not any less capable. When schools, community centers, and learning centers join forces, more opportunities will be given to these students in need, creating more possibilities and brighter futures in these children.